Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back again to my YouTube channel here today, bringing you guys another amazing athlete transformation. I'm getting used to doing these all the time. But this one comes to you by Leo. Leo and I have been training together for the past closing up 4 months right now. He's made substantial gains. There were definitely ups and downs along the way. So here he is to tell the story of how he gained 6 to 8 miles an hour training with us within the 4 month period time. So without further ado, Leo, can you tell the viewers a little bit about yourself?
My name's Leo. I joined this program uh, almost about to quit baseball. I didn't want to lose the love for the game. I wanted to keep on pushing. I had a great senior year, and I stepped into college thinking it was going to be easy, but it was a different stepping stone. So my velocity did not play. Joining this program, I only topped 78, 79 miles an hour at 100%, had a good amount of arm pain. It was not working at all. Joining this program, I'm now sitting 82 miles an hour, having no pain whatsoever, knowing how to take care of my body. And overall, this was a great program.
Absolutely. So, when you first came in, obviously, like, when we first discussed, you were kind of like, whoa, like, I'm kind of like on my last breath right now. Coach told me I need to throw X velocity before I get back. What exactly did we do? Because what are you topping now?
84.
Okay, what exactly did we do to get you from the 76, 78, 9 range or towards like the 84 mile an hour range, like topping, for the most part within that whole entire time stamp? What do we do exactly?
You started me with a assessment, and then based off that, we were able to see my mobility restrictions, and it was a lot. I was tight everywhere, couldn't do as much. But over time, we started working on the mobility side and really just freeing up my body to be able to move and get into certain positions. And then we trained mechanics, mainly just teaching how the lower half to open way better, and just allowing my working from the ground up instead of just only using just my arm.
Absolutely, man. And one thing that I want to highlight from that, because this was done remotely and every single athlete comes with different levels of awareness and whatnot. Of course, like you throwing 78, you kind of had a bunch of like years of like bad patterning. And on our side, we assess you literally down to like the last thing that we can, from motor preferences, movement limitations, your biomechanics, like history intake and everything. So we have a bunch of data on you. Now for you, it was kind of like a lot of like trial and error. It wasn't like so much of a clear path. Can you speak more towards like, even though it wasn't a clear path, how exactly like was that journey? How often were we adjusting things, and our communication back and forth just to make sure that you're on the right track?
Yeah, I mean, we tried different things. Most of the time, most things did work, but some cues just didn't stick right to me. And you would always tell me another cue or give me like an example of how to think about it in an outside perspective to do it. And the feedback you would always give is very, very quick, very quick.
Yeah, and like around like what time frame? From you sending me videos, like would I kind of like get back to you and kind of like pivot something, so it was like make you helping you move towards that better direction?
I would send you the videos sometimes during my time, the afternoon, and you would respond late at night or sometimes like right away your time. Or if I would send the videos at like 9 p.m. my time, it's like almost midnight for you. So you would respond as soon as I would wake up, and that would be like very quickly.
Yeah.
Um,
So essentially, you're like getting feedback like literally every single day.
oh yeah, no matter what, you would always send me a video, and I would always take the time to listen and like and you would actually analyze every critique and tell me, oh, this is what we need to work on. And then that's what I worked on
Yeah,
the very
absolutely.
next day.
So how important would you say like that aspect of getting like feedback every single day towards like going in person one time a week, seeing that coach for like 30 minutes, like how much beneficial was that compared to maybe seeing a coach one time a week for like 30 minutes?
Oh no, the feedback was great. Every time I have questions, you would always have an answer. Or if you see something differently on this day than the other day, you would recognize it, and I was able to recognize it instead of just going to a lesson once a week and trying to figure out what to do every single week and like trying new stuff that just isn't clicking. Trying working with you every day was a big game changer. 100%.
100%, man. And this was done remote. How was your experience
Well,
after going remote with us?
I was a little hesitant at first, obviously, but I read a lot about your profile on Instagram. That was the biggest way that I got to recognize you. And then I was like, yeah, no, he's 100%. He's not just, oh, throw plyos, like, arm care, mobility, movement preferences. Like it's the truth. And that's why I believed in, and you gave the results. And then I just joined.
100%. And that is a whole package though. How would you compare like having a whole package, like based on what you saw, how we did everything, having a whole entire package of like mobility, lifting plan, throwing plan, correctives, arm care, like everything, just opposed to like just me giving you feedback and drills? Like, do you think you would have made that much of a difference?
Oh no, no. Mobility wise had to be done. I didn't know where I was tight. I knew I was tight, but I didn't know exactly where. I would not have been able to throw this hard without the mobility and the weightlifting too. That played a huge aspect because I wasn't stable enough. I had strength, but I just was not stable whatsoever. But without the weight training, without the mobility, like I would not be in this position right now at all.
Yeah, yeah. And I mean the drills were also like just kind of like secondary. They were important. It
Oh
was just
yeah,
to help refine just those motor patterns, but mobility and
yeah.
lifting was what allowed you to get into those patterns. In which, like for you specifically, you were struggling a lot with T spine movement, struggling with the back leg rotating, which we finally cracked. How did you feel after that?
Uh, Like the first time, I think I even texted you when I was able to finally clear the back hit, and I was just like, "This is how it feels." Like, damn, dude.
Just funny. Okay, how do you say like we're different compared to like other people, other coaches in the industry, maybe that you've seen online, maybe that you've tried before, maybe other buddies have tried? What do you say like separates us apart from the industry?
The biggest difference is just the feedback, like how quick you do it. That's what I feel like, and also, not just only just the traditional lifts. You added lifts that tested my like core stability, overhead, a lot of med ball stuff. I really enjoyed that. And then it wasn't just like traditional weightlifting as you see in a bodybuilder. I lifted more as an athlete, and your feedback as well was like so quick to the point of where like I was just in shock some days. I was like, is this guy always like responding to me or what? I was like, damn, dude.
Computer. No, that's awesome, man. So, what would you have to say? What do you have to say for anyone potentially looking upon the fences, looking to join Versatile Athletics, but it's just like it's too many options out there. They don't know if we're the right people for them. Maybe they might think we might ghost them or like leave away to Mexico and leave them by themselves. Like, what do you have to say for people who are that skeptical on the fence?
If you need the velocity, if you need to feel better when you throw, There's no better options in my opinion. I've been to multiple pitching coaches and I've had so much arm pain. It wasn't even funny. Like this whole time gaining velocity, I thought my arm would be in pain. But when I started doing not just the mobility and the weightlifting, but the arm care, that well, I my arm has felt so great to the point where like I can throw so comfortably to the point where like it doesn't when I used to do dry reps even in my own room, I would get arm pain. But now I can just simply just knock it out.
Yeah, I had to really hold you back a lot. I'm like, dude, like that's good,
Yeah.
man. Chill out. I'm like on D-Lo, he's like, yeah, I'm about to rip. Like, no, man, you gotta chill. So yeah, dude, that's awesome because obviously it's number one important. We never want you to gain a bunch of velo and then all of a sudden you're like hurt and you can't like perform. That defeats the whole purpose of everything. Now, fast forward to now, you're back in school. You told me how everyone's like looking at you different. Everyone's like surprised. How do you feel right now? Getting back to school and just having that big of a difference with what your coaches are seeing, what your teammates are seeing. How confident are you?
I'm pretty really confident. Like I haven't been confident to the point where last year I was just the guy just showing up, just doing whatever. I'm taking the extra time of, oh, I gotta get my body right. I gotta do my arm care. I gotta focus on my plyos instead of just doing it. I'm having more of a mental approach into every single day and having an approach. It's really that's where your program also really helped me is having a mental approach to every single day and really seeing results out of it instead of just physically going but not mentally there.
That's bars right there. That's bars right there, man. That's a big one because a lot of athletes just go onto the field and they just run through the same things they've been doing every single day, like no intent whatsoever. There's no intent. Like you can't expect for yourself to get better when there's no intent. There's no why behind what you're doing, besides like, hey, this is team stuff, or hey, I'm just like, yeah, I'm trying to get better, but it's like, yo, it's like nothing behind it. Dude, that's awesome. Do you have any last words for anyone watching this video? Anything for me? Anything for your future self? Anything specifically?
If you want to join and throw gas, Versatile Athletics. There you go.
Hell yeah. Period. There you guys have it. Leo, thank you so much for jumping on and doing this testimonial video. It's actually been amazing watching you grow. Of course, even through ups and downs, like just letting you guys know, obviously, it's not always going to be this easy. But when you have a mentor guiding you through each and every piece of the way, switching things right off the bat, making adjustments everywhere, having the full entire picture, with guidance every single day, it makes a huge difference. Like we literally compressed, what is it, like years of training, years of knowledge in literally 4 little months.
Yeah, it was a lot.
Regain confidence, arms healthy, like velo's up. It's exactly what you were looking for. And dude, I can't wait to see you grow. Sky's the limit for you. So to everybody watching, if you are in a place where you're looking to increase your velocity, you want to make an impact on your team, you want to be one of the top dogs, maybe out the pen, maybe starting the game, maybe you're a good pitcher already, and you're just looking for a little extra push in your velocity to get noticed, this is the spot. Your man Leo just told you. I have nothing else to say. You can hear from other people. But if you are looking for something like this, you want to understand how your body needs to move, how it prefers to move, every single piece that you need to get better, go ahead and book a call down below with us in the description. We'll make sure to speak about where you guys are currently at, what you're looking to do. If you're a good fit, I'll show you guys what it's like to work with us, and we can speak about it further and change your life just how we did with Leo. So as always, guys, I'll see you guys on the next one.